Hi guys, today I'm going to show you what we're going to do with our Stampin Scrub. This is a great tool to have on hand. It has two sides to it and these pads pop right out. This is a very old one. I've had it for many years, so you could see how worn it is. And it's great for cleaning your stamps. You have one side wet, one side dry, and the fibers, I don't know if you can see, but the fibers can really get into your stamps. And then once they become dirty with a lot of ink on them, you just pop them out and rinse them under the sink. I just use warm, soapy, dish soapy water and just wash them out that way and let them air dry. So you also, what I found, I was on one of our demonstrator, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator group pages that we have, and one of our demonstrators out there turned our Stamp Scrub into a Stampin Misti. Now, most stampers know what a Misti tool is, but if you're unfamiliar with what a Misti tool is, it's just a tool to help you stamp with precision every time. So I'm going to show you how we're going to go ahead and turn this into one. So what you'll need is, you'll just need to take these out. And again, this is an older one. Your newer ones, see how this one's dull? The new ones have a glossy back. So you just take these out and you're going to put them in this way instead of with the cloth up. So I already put one together. I have a couple of them on hand. So I'm going to show you how to put it together. So this is what it looks like. These have been pulled out and turned around, and you can see the glossiness on it. That's the new ones have the glossy back. So what you're going to do is, the demonstrator that I watched, she took them, flipped them, and taped them in. I had trouble with this one. For some reason it wasn't high enough and it wasn't stamping properly. I don't know if it's because it's used and I've had it for a long time and it's just worn down. So what I did was I took a piece of cardboard and I put it on the inside here to kind of pop it up, if you can see it in there. So it's just a piece of cardboard that I got off of one of my paper packs. Just real thin, semi-thin there. Cardboard. So I just put a piece of that under there. I just cut it to fit, and it helped raise it up so it stamps better. And then I just took some packing tape and I just taped it all the way around just so that these don't come out. I don't know if you can see. So I just taped the 3 edges here, and then what I did was I took some washi tape that I had and I made a 90-degree angle with it here, and it's 4 strips of washi tape. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, and what that does is it creates a little raised up area here, so when you put your cardstock in, it's going to bump right here and it'll be even, and it won't move. Then I also took a couple of pieces of the washi tape and just stuck them over here, because you're going to use that to hold down your card base. So once you have it all taped up, I know it's not professional looking, but it's great. I mean, instead of spending the, I think they're like $60 to $80, they're, of course, you got magnets to hold everything down. You don't have the tape, but this works out perfectly. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of cardstock and you're just going to put it right here. If I can find my cardstock I had, here it is. And you're just going to line it up to the corners of your washi tape, and then just kind of anchor it down at one corner, and then I put another one up there. So now what you'll do is you'll get your stamp set, and I'm going to use the Glamper Greeting to show you. And I'm just going to take the camper off of that and kind of put it where I think I want it. And then I'm going to use, let's see, May the Adventures Continue. So I'm just gonna put that down where I want it. And then what you'll do is, when you get it to where you want it, you'll just close the lid, and that'll pick up your stamps. So now they're perfect over here. It's gonna stamp down perfectly on your cardstock. So then you're just gonna ink that up. I'm just gonna use basic black to ink that up. And just make sure after you get it all inked, make sure there's no ink on your black portion here so it doesn't get on your cardstock. So then I'm going to stamp this one kind of light so you can see if you're stamping this without this tool and you stamp down your image and then you see it's faded. Now you have to try to line it up with your block and you have to try to get it perfectly. Well, this, you don't have to do this. You just re-ink it and you close it up again and press it down. And you'll see there's still a little bit of ink missing there. So I'll just go ahead and re-ink it. Now I'm just doing this just to show you guys how this works. And you can see the May the Adventures Continue. You can see that became a lot darker. So this is great too. If you really want a dark image, you can stamp it over and over again to get that really nice dark image. So I'm just going to go ahead and push this down and stamp it again. And you'll see it's perfect. So if you're happy with that, you can be done, or you can re-ink it and get it darker, but I'm pretty happy with that. So that's pretty neat how you can turn this into the Misti like that. I just thought I'd pass this along to you guys because I found it neat and I found it very helpful. So hopefully you guys will too.